So the starting off with where we left from. So this is the eighth question. Eighth question of the practice of sati was first referred to in which of the following inscriptions? That is, the correct option is Iran inscription. Iran inscription. This is the correct option. So the option 2 is the most suitable one in those accords or in those regards. So moving along to the ninth question, that is, Vachana literature was heavily influenced by which of the following philosopher? I'll repeat again. Vachana literature was influenced by which of the following literature? So here we have Basavanna, Kanad Rishi, Charvaka and Nagsena. So as you know, the correct option here in this record is Basavanna. Why? Because Basavanna was a 12th century Lingayat philosopher and also a statesman, a Kannada poet in the Bhakti movement and a social reformer during the reign of the Kalachari dynasty under the king Bijjala. Bijjala was the king. Under his rule, he was the poet who actually mainly manifested his ideas as well. And Basavanna's literary works include Vachana Sahitya and Kannada literature. Main aim of this Vachana poetry were Basavanna was seeking for the welfare of all the Sakala Jeevat Marige Lesu. This was what he was actually propounded. So option 3 Basavanna is the right option in those aspects. So now we'll move on to the next that is the 10th question. So here again the 10th question, what does it say? We have the 10th question is about which of the following statements about the Chola Empire. This is the main that is Chola Empire of the 10th dynasty and 11th century, that is 11th century dynasty, is are correct. Cholas had the strongest navy in the Arabian adjoining sea during that time. Cholas carried out a naval expedition against the Sri Vijaya Empire of Vietnam. Cholas sent diplomatic and commercial embassies to Japan. So these are the 3 statements which have been given henceforth here. So the correct option in those regards are none of these. So why? Because I am going to say now, Cholas had the strongest navy in the Bay of Bengal and adjoining ocean during that times, which has been wrongly spelt over here. It has been given that Cholas had the strongest navy in Arabian and adjoining ocean during that time, which is henceforth eliminated, that saying that Bay of Bengal and the adjoining sea. And the second statement here is Cholas carried out a naval expedition against the Sri Vijaya Empire of Vietnam. That is also wrong, because the Cholas carried out a naval expedition against the Sri Vijaya Empire of Sumatra, not Vietnam. Vietnam is a country which has a capital of Austria in the European continent. So that is a wrong statement. And Cholas sent diplomatic and commercial embassies to Japan. This is a third statement, which is also wrong. Cholas sent diplomatic and commercial embassies to China. So all the 3 statements are hereby henceforth declared as wrong. So the correct option is 4, that is none of these. Now moving on to the 11th question, it says which of the following battles were fought by Babur? So the options are Battle of Khanwa, Second Battle of Panipat, Battle of Chanderi and Battle of Chausa. The correct option is Battle of Khanwa and Battle of Chanderi. Battle of Khanwa and Battle of Chanderi. That is option 1. That is only 1 is the correct option. Option 1 says 1 and 3, which is Battle of Khanwa and Battle of Chanderi. Why? Because see, the Battle of Khanwa was fought between Babur and Ramasanga in 1527, and the second Battle of Panipat was Akbar versus Hemu, which is 1556, and Battle of Chanderi was Babur versus Medini Rai of Chanderi, that is 1528, and Battle of Chausa was between Humayun and Sher Sur in 1539. So the option 1 and 3 are only the correct aspects in those regards. Now we'll move on to the 12th question. 12th question. So match the following historical events or texts with their writers. So option A, Naturalis Historia. The second one is Geography, and the third one is Harshacharita, and the fourth one is Rajatarangini. Which of the following historical events text with their writers? First one is Naturalis Historia, second one is Geography, third one is Harshacharita, and the fourth one is Rajatarangini. So the correct matching for these particular listings under A column would be Naturalis Historia is Pliny's, which is this Pliny's Naturalis Historia, which belongs to the 1st century AD, was written in Latin and tells us about the trade between India and Italy. So the Naturalis Historia belongs to this Pliny's. And second one is Geography. Which is Geography? Geography says Potlane's Geography, written in Greek, provide valuable data for the study of ancient geography and commerce. And the third one is Harshacharita. Harshacharita's correct matching would be Banabhatta, which describes early career of Harshavardhana. And the fourth one is Rajatarangini by Kalhana, is a string of biographies of the king of Kashmir. So all the four correct listings under column A would actually and purportedly match under option 4, which is that is A1 B4, A2 B3, A3 B2, and A4 B1. So option 4 is correct. Okay, now we'll move on to the 13th question. 13th question says, which of the following statements about late Stone Age are correct? The characteristic tools of the late Stone Age of microliths, and the late stone sites are found in good numbers in Chota Nagpur, North India, and south of river Krishna. So here the first statement is correct. The characteristic tool of the late Stone Age are microlithics. So option 1, that is only 1, is correct in those regards. So now we'll move on to the 14th question. 14th question. Which of the following statements are true with regard to the Chalcolithic culture? The houses were normally built by burnt bricks, and the second statement says they used to produce wheat and rice crops. So the second statement is correct. Select the correct code or options, that is only 2. That is, they used to produce only wheat and rice crops. So option 2, that is, they used to produce only wheat crops, is true about the Chalcolithic culture. If they ask about this Chalcolithic culture, mainly have this point in mind, that is, they used to produce only wheat and rice crops, nothing else and apart. So moving on to the 15th question, which was the system of revenue administration introduced by Akbar? What was the system of revenue administration introduced by Akbar called? So there are 4 options over here. The first one is Dasala system, second one is Zapti system, third one says both the Dasala system and Zapti system, that is both A and B, and fourth one says neither of A and B. So the correct option in those accords says both A and B are correct. Both A and B are correct. That is Dasala system and Zapti system. Why? Because Akbar introduced the new system called as Dabsala. See, under this system, the average produce of different crops as well as the average prices prevailing over the last 10 years. 10 years, that is Dasala means 10. 10 were calculated, and the system was further improved and was later called as Zapti system. So both the statements are correct, articulating or pertaining to the above statement or the question provided. Both the statements are correct. That is both A and B. That is Dasala system and Zapti system. So thank you so much for watching this.
ಅನ್ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. unacademy.com ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೀಪಕ್ ಚೌಹಾನ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೋರ್ಸಸ್ಸು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈಲಿ ನಾನು ಹಿಂದೂ ಎಡಿಟೋರಿಯಲ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಡೈಲಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದೇ ಥರ MCQs, ಎಕನಾಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ MCQs, ಮತ್ತು ಪಾಲಿಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ MCQs, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ MCQs ಕೂಡ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋನು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಈ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು, 5 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ದೀಪಕ್ ಚೌಹಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಈ ಕೋರ್ಸಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ವೀಡಿಯೋ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಷನ್ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಅವಾಗಲೇ ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು.